I wanted to ask you specifically about the record. 17 consecutive non-losing seasons to start the career and everything like that, man. How do you feel about that particular situation right now, man? We know it's kind of like a divide when we talk about the winning streak, the non-losing seasons. Some people hate it, some people love it. Where do you fall in line on this sort of thing, man?
I think it's major. Like to come out there and know you're gonna get you 9-10 wins in a season consistently. Like it's hard to get you 9-10 wins. So it's like to have this be consistent, to have not a down year in 17 years. And you could say he had a stable quarterback, but he still dealt with adversity at the quarterback. He's dealt with adversity at running back.
Well, we're seeing now, 2 years removed, going on, working on a third one now of 7 as well, man. And he's flirting with 10 wins again. Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, man, I think it's great.
No.
I do. I think it's great. I think it's respectable. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You get rid.
Yeah.
You gotta just keep on keeping on, try to make these playoffs. But I think it's commendable to show how good of a coach he is.
Yeah, I like how you put it, man. I agree, man. I think it's one of them things where you respect it, you acknowledge it. It's not the end all be all. Obviously, we want championships, we want more postseason wins, but you can't minimize it either. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first part of winning a Super Bowl or winning the postseason. You got to be eligible for that thing, man. And yeah, at least we know right now we have that, but obviously we want that to go much further than where we currently are. But salute that, man. What about you, Deke? How you feel about it, man?
I think it just goes to show he is a damn good coach, objectively. I know people talk about if Tomlin's on the open market, teams will be hiring him in an instant, which I agree with. But
yeah, rightfully so.
He's in that same class of coaches as a Harbaugh or a Pete Carroll, or you could go down the list of guys currently in the NFL that you would consider a good coach. And I would say if the Steelers had a head coaching vacancy, I would want those guys, and Tomlin's in that mix. Yeah. So we already have that guy. So I don't get why people are so eager to move off of him. I get it needs to be better.
No, 100%. We would
for sure. We need to get back to the standard, the championship contending, and all that. But I don't know, man. Like, let's not take the guy for granted.
Yeah, because I kind of looked at it like this, man. First off, it was crazy. He's been doing this for 17 years here. He's only 51. Bro, he's 21 years younger than Pete Carroll, 21 years younger than Bill Belichick. I think he's like 10 or something years younger than a lot of these other dudes that you were just recently naming. Andy Reid's another one of them dudes. Like, it's like, man, this cat can still coach for another 20. Not here, obviously, but if he wanted to, he could literally go coach for another 20 somewhere and just be 71. Just be catching up with these other cats, man, which is crazy. But the thing that I really enjoyed was this, man. And TG could attest to this playing in the league. Bro, it is so hard to win games, man. Let alone when you talking having a franchise quarterback versus not having a franchise quarterback and then sustainably doing it each and every year. We talk Drew Brees, Sean Payton scenario, and it's like, bro, you still have seen times where they struggle. We talk Phillip Rivers. You would still see it out there. Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, Brady. We could go down the list. It's like, bro, we've seen Hall of Fame coach quarterback combos struggle, or at least have one season where we like, bruh, this is god awful. They had no chance of even a postseason. We still haven't had that. Even his 8-8 seasons, we're still, last game. If this falls your way, you can still get in the postseason, man. That is like, that's something I don't think we can. Just because we want more postseason wins, I don't think we can cannibalize that part, because now it gets crazy where you're like, you don't care about winning. It's like, no, you care about winning, but we just want more.
Yeah, I think everyone wants the same solution of to get better. And my argument is, why can't we do that with Tomlin?
Yeah.
Because at least
you already have that guy.
And you have that guy. You have the certainty of no matter what, we're going to be in the playoff mix every year. We're going to get to like the 9-win mark. Like, that's the floor. That's the absolute floor.
And we're seeing it right now, man.
So I think it would be kind of wise to at least give him another year in 2024 to make things right, to bring in a new coaching staff, to shake things up. Although, after these last two games, I don't know how much more we need to shake up if this can keep going.
Man, the expectations got to be close to the appreciation. It's like, this ain't going to be a lot. Just make sure your expectations don't exceed the appreciation. Right?
Well, because people are calling it mediocrity. They say when you win consistently 9 and 10 games, that's what DeRode said. DeRode, he was like, bro, or DeRobo, he said, man, that it's mediocrity to win 9 and 10 games consistently and always have a chance at the postseason going into your last game. He said that this is what every team is doing on average. I just didn't think that this was the average around the league. When I look at some of these other teams, it's not a lot of teams that average 9, 10 wins every single season. That is not mediocre. That is not the average.
The top picks every year from bad years, like out of nowhere,
Yeah.
like the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like it happens. So it's like, nah, you gotta accept this. You gotta appreciate what you're seeing. 17 straight, anything you do 10 plus, they say you're a pro at it. So 17 years in the hardest league to win 17 years consistently shows you know how to win.
No,
you do have that understood.
Yeah, you know how to be a coach.
Yeah, that's my only thing, man. Yeah, I ain't saying that he's above reproach and everything is perfect, but it's like, bro, some of the way the commentary has surrounded him 3 weeks ago, you're like, man, are we tripping here, man? But this is why the team believes. This is why the team sticks with him. More importantly, this is why Mr. Rooney sticks with him, because you're seeing how they're all responding. And it didn't take massive changes. It didn't take full overhauls of anything.
You just need Mason in there, I guess.
You could literally make that case. It's like, bro, I'll be over here like, man, if Mason was here, would somebody else still be here? I'm scared to talk that talk. I'm scared because what has changed? We talked about that a couple weeks ago. We said, what has changed with the playbook?
These guys know how to call it better. The Faulkner-Sullivan combo. I think they're...
Or is it a person delivering catchable balls? Is it a person that's actually stepping up in the pocket? What is different? Please tell me, what's the big difference, man? Yeah.
I think these guys got a better timing than Canada on when call these plays. Know how to set things up better for the players we got.
I don't see that. I see dudes just executing.
Oh, that's fair too. Mason has played way better than Pickett has. Like when you're talking about Pickett's sample size the whole year, like Mason in these 2 games, this is the best quarterback play we've seen.
Yeah, because
there's not a debate.
Because I look at like the ring game, I'm like, man, these calls ain't anything special. These calls are not different. We just are running them a lot more confidently, but it's a lot more open up because we're actually getting the passes to come with it now.
Yeah, we're getting balls on the field.